Hola mi gente, welcome to my channel. So I want to show you how I make my delicious oven roasted chicken. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I have here a whole chicken that I'm removing some of the extra fat. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip it to the other side and we're going to remove the backbone. And this process is called spash crack, guys, and I love cooking my chicken this way because the chicken cooks faster and it cooks nice and even. So you can use a knife or you can also use a pair of scissors, which is what I'm using right now, and I think it's safer to remove the backbone. So once you do that, you're going to flip it to the other side, and the whole point here is that we want our chicken to lay nice and flat into our cutting board. So you're going to spread the legs, and then that bone in between the breast, you want to go ahead and crack it up, all right? And that's what's going to make the chicken lay nice and flat. So now I'm going to go ahead and wash it up with some vinegar and lime and water. So make sure you wash your chicken. So now we're gonna make this delicious garlic and herb butter that's gonna go underneath the skin, and this is gonna make the thighs, the breast nice and juicy. And mi gente, everything that I'm using for this video is gonna be down in the description, so make sure you check that out. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna just put my butter to the side so I'm ready to use it, and we're gonna work on the seasoning that's gonna go outside of the chicken. And mi gente, please don't be afraid to season your food. We're using a whole chicken, so we had to put some good flavor into it. So you can use whatever you want. This is the spices that I love using, and let me tell you, these spices just make a great all-purpose seasoning. So don't be afraid to season. Go for it and use whatever seasonings that you like. Alright guys, so this is what the outside seasonings look like, and make sure you taste it and adjust it to your liking, just how it is. Just give it a nice little taste, and if you need to add anything else, go for it. So now we're gonna go ahead and pat our chicken dry after cleaning it up. Remember, we wash it up with some vinegar, lime, and water. So now we're just gonna go ahead and dry it up because you don't want the seasonings that we put on it to slip away. And it's also gonna give you nice and crispy skin. So you want to make sure you season the back of the chicken very, very well, because what's going to happen while this cooks, all of those spices are going to go all the way up into that breast, and it's going to make that breast nice and flavorful. So be very generously when you seasoning the back and also the front of your chicken. Alright guys, so now we're going to flip it to the other side, and we're going to try to separate the skin from the breast without breaking it. So just if you can get 2 fingers in there and trying to remove that membrane that's underneath it, that is going to separate the skin from the breast. Now when you do that, you're going to go ahead and start stuffing your chicken with your herb garlic butter. So it doesn't have to be perfect, guys, because this is going to melt anyways in the oven. And then we did the breads, and we also going to go ahead and do the thighs. And this chicken is going to be so juicy and perfect, trust me. Alright guys, so if you have butter left, just rub it all on the outside of your chicken. Alright, that's just going to give you more flavor, and that skin is going to be nice and crispy. So all we're gonna do is finish seasoning the outside of it. So just make sure that the chicken is nice and well seasoned on the outside with that delicious paste that we made. So you want to get on the wings, in between the thighs, you want to get just everywhere in this chicken, all right? So make sure it's nice and seasoned. All right, mi gente, and this is what our chicken looks like. It looks amazing. So you want to let it marinate for a couple of hours, and you can also do this overnight. So now you're going to preheat your oven at 400 degrees, and you're going to cook your chicken for 1 hour. And this is what you get, this delicious chicken. And let me tell you, my house smells amazing. I let it rest for at least 20 minutes before cutting it. But let me tell you, this came out so good, so flavorful, and that little sauce that the own chicken made, oh, perfect. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, y buen provecho.